Good afternoon and welcome to the Hong Kong Cricket Club for the first 2020 Premier League of the season. What a beautiful day it is at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Thank you very much to Cricket Hong Kong for putting on the tournament, and what a beautiful day it is as I welcome my fellow commentator, nomad superstar and Optimus specialty player, Connor Hickey. Connor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. David, I'm very much looking forward to today. As we were walking out today, I did mention to you this is the first time I will be able to watch Martin Coetzee bat live, and given his start to the season, very exciting. Very, very excited to watch him today.
Absolutely. He batted brilliantly against USRC in the Sunday League competition last week, getting about 130 before he was caught in the most extraordinary circumstances. He smashed it down the ground. His non-striking partner, David Gencor, couldn't get out of the way. He shouldered the ball off his shoulder up until mid-off, and he was caught. So that seemed like the only way USRC could get the wicket. As one of my favourite players in Hong Kong, Aftab, comes down here to deep on. He says hello, and he'd be a little bit nervous after what happened last Sunday. He'll be looking to strike back. Absolutely, absolutely. He hasn't said this to me specifically. He goes, but I will not be bowling until Martin's out. He says he's got the confidence up, no problems there. Connor, who are you looking forward to? Who are you looking forward to watching today from USRC and Hong Kong Cricket Club?
So from the Hong Kong Cricket Club first, definitely Martin. As I said, he's just in such sparkling form. But there's a few debutants today.
There's 3 debutants for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, which is absolutely terrific. The young superstar Shiv Manthur, who's a young up and coming talented player. Very excited. Rahul Sharma, who's had the last 5 months in India working hard, so it's great to see him get his opportunity. And also there was one more, we missed one there. Zeb Miran, who crossed from Little Saiwan. Young Zebby guy hits it pretty hard, as the bowler's keeping his hat on to start the surroundings. Shelton, the umpire, and the pool end, and John Prakash at the
Hong Kong international player.
Former Hong Kong Cricket Club player.
Former, yes.
Back to Little Saiwan.
Just that, the load up, maybe the straight arm, there's some similarities there.
Absolutely.
He does bustle in. As I said, not a tall man, but very front on action, so strong through the crease.
I don't think he's not really at Haroon's pace, and not sure at his class at this early part of his Hong Kong cricket career. So Nenad was terrific last year in the 2020 Premier League tournament, and he was one of the key reasons that Hong Kong Cricket Club won, especially when he took down Pascoe in the final for a bunch of 4s and 6s as he faces up here.
A lot of positive. They're on their toes out here, the Hong Kong cricket batsmen. Even see there, you could fall into a false sense of security, and maybe you don't take the single, but Martin obviously very switched on, wants to be positive with the running between the wickets as well as with his bat.
I think for Coetzee, if you're going to get Coetzee around, you've got to keep the ball pitched up. They've got deep mid-off back, and really just try and frost. And it's good, Connor, he'll give it. He'll want my couple straight out. And that one dispersed. I said, pitch it up, put the guy back, and bang. Hit it quite well, but
was there to be hit. I don't think he'd be too unhappy with that. Just didn't quite get it.
Massive wicket at Crowd Cricket Club as Coetzee just disappears. It's a big loss for Hong Kong cricket and Cricket Hong Kong as well. They love to see Coetzee at bat, but
and obviously another enable the ball to bowl straight. Brought on, and we all know he's able to clear the boundary fairly easily most of the time. So disappointing for him, but it does make the game a little, doesn't it?
Well, it gives opportunity here, Kurt. And also it's good to be relying on Coetzee to get all the runs. So Kinshit Shah, the 2 brothers are in now, Nenad Shah, and of course Kinshit Shah made internet history over in Dubai when he proposed to his girlfriend on video, and that went absolutely viral.
Apparently it was no matter what happened.
Absolutely, he's a very good cricketer. And I like, he captained the side very well last year. He's a passionate lad, and these 2 brothers are incredibly supportive of each other. They really back each other, and they're very happy for each other when they do well. So they're a good bunch of lads. Here we go. Sure ya. Nenad, I wouldn't say Kinship's as quick between the wickets as Nenad. He's faster than probably most, but he's not. Nenad is a real whippet between the wickets.
Different profile.
Absolutely. So no Charlie Wallace today. Who else? No Muscles from Brussels. No Jack Meadows. As we mentioned, Nizakat Khan's got a broken finger, so he'll be out for a month or two. Potentially find out if he's going to have an operation coming up. We wish him all the best. Here we go. Shoya from the good cricket. Nice and straight.
I'm looking forward to seeing Rahul Sharma bat today, actually, David. Yesterday, playing for the Nomads, made a very nice, well-compiled 60. He's been promoted up the order to bat at 3, given a lot of responsibility. And I said to him after he hit 2 or 3 sixes that I hadn't seen that from him before, so hopefully he can carry that confidence into today's run.
Absolutely.
Hopefully this bloke doesn't wear his hat. Looks like he's not.
Big worker. Look at Aftab. He's as happy as Larry down here.
I told you I'd take his wicket.
You caught him, did you? Yeah. Absolutely. Aftab, he's a young lad who was over in Dubai and on tour with the Hong Kong national team. Left arm orthodox bowler. Got a huge future in front of him, and he's down here fielding it deep mid off. And who's this bowling here? Akbar Khan does some coaching at the Hong Kong Cricket Club actually on a Saturday with the Gappers, so it's great to see him get an opportunity.
What's this medium? Looks like medium pace.
Looks like, and Martin must be going, I wish I was playing this. Ooh. Oh, well bowled.
That short boundary is on this on the onside to the left-hander. Is looking shorter and shorter. I think Kinship will be looking to, if he does want to go over the top, he may look to go as the bowler puts a sweatband on. He may.
Well, must be USRC's lucky sweatband, that one. Here he goes. Aftab's in the game. Here he goes. Oh, Aftab, you've got to dive there, young man. Oh, he came in off the boundary. He was going to throw his hands in front, but he did pretty well in the end, Connie.
He did.
Got his body behind it. Easily could have gone for 4.
He did. He had to make up some ground to
he did. I thought he might dive forward, take a spectacular catch, or go bouncing over his head. But
here we go.
Looks like the ball's just not coming on as well as they would like. So maybe not a bad down leg side.
It's good keeping.
That's a wide, isn't it? What's going on there? Oh, it's off the pad. Good call by the umpire. It just clipped the pad.
It's great keeping if that has come off the pad.
Very good keeping.
It's an interesting ploy. Whether the Hong Kong Cricket Club look to attack here, as I said, again, short boundary onside. Field set out, we've got a deep backwards square leg.
Akbar Khan's doing a good job here, isn't he?
He is.
There's still tickets here as the crowd still, while courtesy is out, which obviously caused a few of the, especially some of the ladies to disappear to the pool area as once Martin's out. But do come on down. There's plenty of tickets here. Great seating here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Oh, he's out! Oh, he's out!
Wow.
Oh!
That's unlucky.
Oh, he's giving a few kisses, and that is a man formerly known as Ankur Sharma. What's he known as these days? Ankur Vashista. Ankur Vashista.
Another wicket.
Ankur Vashista, a guy who has played for many clubs, including KCC. He's played all around. He's a very good player. Played for the Hong Kong national team previously, and he got about 3 inches off the ground to take a very good catch. Nenad a little bit unlucky there.
Yeah, he did. He hit it very well. Half a metre either side. He's probably not catching that. So unlucky for him.
He hit it okay, but yeah, probably went a bit fine, didn't he? And the captain, he's the captain today, is he? Khan Akbar is the captain.
Yes.
Umar Muhammad is the wicketkeeper, and Ankur Vashista, and for those of you who's followed his career for 20 years, formerly known as Ankur Sharma, he took a beautiful catch and a huge opportunity now. I think that would be David Shakir.
It is, yes.
The 46-year-old fitness professional from Joint Dynamics who's got a big job to do. Normally doesn't bat in the helmet, so he must be worried about the...
Yes, it's interesting. Wore a cap yesterday for the Witherers. Here we go. First ball, David Gencor.
That's a wide. Oh, Shelton.
Wow. Wants to finish the game early, obviously. That's all right, as long as he's consistent, we don't mind that.
Absolutely not. Very good start for USRC. Hong Kong Cricket Club up to 3 overs, 2 for 15. Kinchachar 2 off 4. David Gencor 0 off 1. And for those of you tuning in late, Martin HKCC was out quite early, and also Ninad Shah also gone as well. So it's a good batting lineup. We're looking forward to seeing Rahul Sharma, young talent coming through. Shiv Mathur. Luke Jones, the senior cricket coach here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. He needs to get amongst the runs as well. So some of these guys need to step up in the absence of Martin HKCC, getting the big runs. Here comes Shuyar. John Prakash has a look and said, "No, that pitched outside leg stump, young man. I'm not going to give that out." So
good bowling though from this top end. I think he's been very. The first ball went for 4 through pointer. Other than that, he's been stump to stump. As I said earlier, he does hit the crease hard, so probably was a fairly heavy ball. Interesting here with Kinchi, whether he goes over the top or he stays with his current game. Just looking for a single one. It's the throwback.
Absolutely. So you played a bit of cricket yesterday, Connor, on a Saturday?
I wouldn't say I was in a team who played cricket. I didn't contribute a whole lot.
This is under the new Galacticos, the Dan Klein's demolition job when they really took the Witherers to pieces. It was Nomads looked very much up and about this season.
It was a strong performance. As one of the veterans of the Nomads and Hong Kong cricket, Toby Brown said, one of the first times that he thinks probably the only time the Nomads have started the season off with 2 wins.
Not since the glory days of about 7-8 years ago. But they did very well. Dan Klein in miraculous form, 5 wickets for 6 runs,
yes,
smashing sixes. Rahul, Brett Long, Craig Johnston. Been a great recruit.
What a pickup! Yeah,
it's brought a winning culture across to the Nomads, perhaps.
That's what we do with the Nomads. We make players better.
Really,
he wasn't probably scoring. He wasn't at his best for Ramblers. I'm sure that Craig would admit that himself. But as soon as he switches over, first game he looked very nice with a 20-ish. And then yesterday, wow, did he hit the ball extremely well against an international opening bowler as well.
Ayush Shukla is playing today. Ayush, young, talented, tearaway quick.
Yes. Played
over in Dubai recently, played against the Indian national team as well as the Pakistan national team.
Famously got Rohit Sharma out.
He did.
He is. One thing I've noticed, I was up on Tuesday in the gym, and Ayush has put on quite a bit of weight in his top half. He's obviously been spending a fair bit of time in the gym, and that bodes very well for Hong Kong cricket. Well, once he's back from university, because that'll just mean he'll be able to bowl 4 longer at higher paces.
Absolutely. Here comes Shuyar. Oh, that's in trouble. Bang. David Gencor does have a bit of an issue with LBWs and missing that kind of straight one, and it looked pretty adjacent from here. Kind of, what did you think?
Yeah, I'd given that out from fine third man. It did look good. Again, USRC, they're up and about here. It's a really good start from there. Very positive start. Been good with the ball. Tight lines, as I said. Apart from a couple of boundaries to Martin, HKCC have looked, as you did say, they've struggled a little bit to pick up the...
plentiful supply of left-handers continues to come here. So, so disappointing for Gencor there. He's a good player. Just played around one. Just needed to play probably a little bit straighter. But well done to Shuyar. He's doing very, very well. My issue with Jonesy sometimes, he can be a bit of a nervous starter, as many of us are, but he can flick it to mid-wicket.
Okay.
So he can just get in front of himself and just and hit some catches. So I think that's Wakas. Is that Wakas Khan there at mid-wicket? Is that Wakas Khan? Nationally.
It'll be covered now, right?
No, that's
That's up. No, that's up. That's what cost number.
Oh, God, he nearly got clean bowled.
Wow, what a start.
That just popped over the wickets, didn't it?
I think this is what happens in T20 cricket, David. If you can give a quick wickets or a big over, momentum can shift very quickly, and then it's tough to take back. So Hong Kong Cricket Club really need to try and take the initiative somehow, and that could go either way. Either you try and take some overs out of the game and take some time, or perhaps you can take some risks and take it straight back off them.
Absolutely. Big job here. Come on, Lukey. Bat on ball here, try and get off strike, get Kinchit on. Here he goes. Oh, beautiful shot. Well bowled, well fielded. USRC up and about, Nitesh, like you are normally on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday when Cricket Hong Kong's running their competitions. So earlier today we had the Premier League 2020 for the women, where Hong Kong Cricket Club had a good win over USRC.
Yep. Big win.
Very, very good win. So that was terrific, the Hong Kong Cricket Club women. And it's very good for the men for USRC today. 3 for 17 off 4 overs. Kurtzia in the shed. A few players missing, so we want to see Jones do well. We want to see Shiv Mathur. And I think we'll probably see Raoul coming next. What's your view on that?
Yeah, I think it will be Raoul next. There is a fair bit of batting still to come, so I just wonder that the tactics here over the next 4 or 5 overs will be very interesting in terms of whether Kinchit looks to play as a spectator gets in.
I think it's a photographer. It's not your personal photographer, is it, Connor? We know you. I know you like to travel with a film crew at all times. SCNP or South China Morning Post. Oh, probably a single there, especially to Anchor Vashista.
It does look like that Kinchit's just looking to rotate the strike here, probably take stock, give Hong Kong Cricket Club a couple of overs of respite.
Well ball, well played. Yes. Oh, they're up and about. They received a good pumping last week from the Hong Kong Cricket Club Scorpions in Sunday League, but USRC up and about. And the captain's doing a very, very good job here. Akbar Khan, here he goes. Shot! Bang!
Into the tree.
Oh, that's into the tree. I'm not sure what tree it is, but it got a little bit of touch up there. It was short, it was down leg side, and he got up and under it. And that's what Hong Kong Cricket Club need, and that is what Kinchit needed.
At this pace, you just can't be bowling that short.
You can't be bowling short there. Well, we're seeing Aftab come a little bit. Will Aftab be bowling soon? We're just waiting for a sign there. Will be soon. Kinchit's got to do a big job here. He's the captain. He's the senior player, vice captain also of the national team. Oh, well bowled.
See that there? It's just hitting the top of the splice.
Just a little bit.
Even Kinchit just made that sign there. It's just bouncing a little, maybe a little bit like the colloquial term in cricket, a little bit too-paced.
A little bit too-paced, a little bit up and down. Oh yeah, good cricket.
Yeah.
It was up and down, a bit like yesterday's AFL Grand Final. Wow. For those watching from home, it was up for the Cats as they won by 80-odd points, and down for the Swans, who just didn't turn up yesterday, Connor Hickey.
Yeah, yes, good, we'll be commentating later on. Dean Crowther, massive Sydney fan, chose not to play withdrew from selection for the Nomads because he wanted to watch his AFL team, and geez, what a pumping they got.
They were very disappointing. The Cats, the oldest side ever to take the field, were terrific. Here comes Akbar. Oh, good shot, just down the leg side. Anchor. We'll just call him Anchor today, if that's okay, Nitesh. That's a better over. Just a couple of loose balls, and good for Luke Jones there to get a bit of confidence. Work it down the leg side for 4. It's Hong Kong Cricket Club after 5 overs, 3 for 28.
Interesting to see if he bowls another one from this end. I think with those medium pace bowlers, it's difficult for them to bowl more than a 2-over spell, because if you don't have those variations, the batsman can get quite used to what you're bowling, and then take them on there. And as he tried, nurdle it down to 5 leg for a 4.
Absolutely. So Dan Crowther, the guys took 8 wickets for 16 runs as the bowling figures of the year in one game last year. Word going around he can't get a game in the Nomads now. Any truth to that?
It's 100% true. It's tough to get in. There's players. Chris Crutchley can't get a game. Harry Florey He's out of the side at the current point in time. It's heating up at selections.
Absolutely, and that's good to see. And yourself, who opened the batting for the last year or so, suddenly finds himself batting at 7 and not getting a bat, Connor. Should we be concerned for your position in the side?
I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
I played 2 games for the Nomads, haven't batted yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe time to take the captain out for dinner and say, listen.
I know. Yes. But when you've got recruits like Craig Johnstone coming in, Brett Long isn't playing Premier League, so he's got to open the batting. Raul's batting obviously very well at number 3. It's a tough top order to crack, and I'm happy to bide my time.
Absolutely, everyone needs to do a job. Here we go. Outside off stung, down to third man. Nice fielding. It's a short boundary down there as the 2 left-handers go about their business.
It's interesting, the torques just dropped off noticeably a little bit there. Just that one over that went for 10 or 12, and suddenly things are a little bit less positive in the field. That's what I was talking about in momentum. T20 is a massive momentum game.
Absolutely. And have we got Natasha, have we got a predicted score at all?
147.
147. That you wouldn't think that was enough. But here we go. Oh, that's a wide or a no ball or something, isn't it?
Just got a clarification through quick text message. Apparently Harry Flory wasn't available for selection. It wasn't a non-selection, wasn't available for selection.
There's word going around there's politics between him and the captain. Any truth to that?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Flory, he's a mover and a shaker.
Absolutely. Captain of the Optimists, and he also was on the subcommittee as we were doing picking the head coach here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Shiya's doing a wonderful job here, I must say. Well done. Bowls into Kinchit. Good shot. Oh, just the one there. It's a beautiful day here, about 30 degrees, a hint of humidity. The pitch is looking terrific. Beautiful roast here. To come on down. Kieran Hale, Clara, and the team have done a wonderful job here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. We've got over there, I can see George Lamplow, the chairman, enjoying his cricket, great supporter of everything to do with cricket and all sports here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. And it's great to see a battle here, Nitesh. Shuyar's doing a wonderful job here. 2.4 overs, 2 for 12. Here he goes. Oh, he just walked across. And Shuyar got excited there, Connor.
He did. Luke Jones is definitely looking to singles on that onside, utilise that onside. There is a big gap there, so if he's confident that he's going to hit it, he's going to make runs. Very different approaches, these 2 left-handers. Jones is probably harder hands. I guess Kinchit looks to work the ball a little bit more, so it'll be a little bit difficult for the bowlers to work these 2 out.
Oh, another one. Oh, he's got to go here, the young fella. Could be 2. Here he goes. Picks it in. Just the one. Not sure where he's throwing it to.
Yep. Middle end there. It's got sponsor on the cap there, I think. Is that a little sponsor on the side there?
That's Awaz Senior. Therefore, assuming there must be an Awaz Junior. Is Awaz Junior play?
Yeah, he's in the squad too.
He's in the squad as well.
Wow.
Awaz Muhammad Junior. What does he do?
They're both very similar players, all-rounders.
All-rounders.
Big hitters.
Big hitters?
Medium pace ish bowlers.
They sound a lot like Harry Flory, the movers and shakers at USRC.
This is very interesting.
They're going him again.
Yeah,
Akbar.
I think
Well, he's the captain, so sometimes you've just got to go. You know,
I'm going to do it myself.
Absolutely.
As Dan Klein did yesterday, 5 for 6.
Absolutely. While the other captain had a tough day, didn't he?
He did.
Poor old Maha Subramanian. Good lad, talented cricketer, good bowler.
Must be close to a Premier League debut. If he has, not.
I think he's he needs a few. He'll need some good performances, especially on a Sunday. But he's come up to the Wanderers, which is fantastic, up in Division 1 after being after being in Division 2 with yourself and Jono and Mark Farmer and
Harry Flory as the skipper.
As the skipper, absolutely. Akbar, so I think the USRC doing a wonderful job here. 3 for 33 off 6 overs. They haven't bowled Gazantfa or Aftab yet. They must be saving them for a little bit later. Good cricket. Oh, got to go here, the young man.
I think Luke Jones will look poolside here. And I think this is looking.
This is the over.
This is looks to me like he's bowling a middle to leg line, just relying on his length to make sure the bowlers don't go underneath. It's just brought in mid wicket, as you said, susceptible to perhaps a chip catch.
Just a chip. And my worry is he sometimes doesn't go through with a shot. He just holds it when he gets through it. Here he goes. Well bowled. It is definitely poppy, isn't it?
Again, yeah, that's that two pace, I think. And I think Hong Kong will be looking at that and going, "Whoa, if Brett Long was playing today, wouldn't mind him bowling from his top end."
Absolutely. Wonderful cricketer, wonderful man, Brett Long. Batted well yesterday. Bowled okay?
He did. I tell you who will be excited, Tom Ingram.
Tom Ingram.
Tom Ingram from this end, I think he'll be looking at that and thinking, geez, this is an opportunity for me. Bowls probably a slightly quicker pace than what's been on here, but very similar, tight lines.
He used to be probably the fastest bowler in the club at one stage, but two quite serious knee operations and maybe age has caught up with him. He's more a medium fast rather than fast medium these days. Good cricket, good shot. Here goes Aftab, loves it, picks it up nicely.
Oh, that's
good fielding. That's good cricket. He comes from the Trent Johnson school of Hong Kong national team, and we send our best to.
Sure, he's listening.
Trent Johnson. I think he'd be tuning in. He follows all the cricket here in Hong Kong, and we wish him all the best. Hopefully he's well, and we'll see him back in. Oh, that's it. That hit a sprinkler. No, that actually hit where the lawn bowls.
Yes.
The bowls and the
there's just some drains that run along that lawn bowls green. That if it does hit there, it's actually quite a difficult place to field. In that particular third man, probably more tough when you're on the ring at mid-off. If the batsman does hit it quite hard through there, it can pop off that. One to watch.
Absolutely. Good bowling by Akbar.
As we said, we were kind of second-guessing whether the captain was making the right choice, giving himself another over, but has worked out quite well for them. This is interesting. Well, they've bowling change here. Looks like the spinner, no hat.
Now in comes Gazanfa, a very, very talented leg spinner.
Yes.
Turns it both ways. Recently, for those of you watching at home, you would have seen him play in the Asia Cup over in Dubai, bowling against the Indian national team and also the Pakistan national team. Did okay. You know, you're bowling to guys who are very adept and very talented playing spin bowling, and he didn't let himself or his team or his country down. So he's a guy, like all leg spinners, are confidence players. He struggled against Coetzee previously, so as many in Hong Kong have. So it's, I think, bowling to the left-hander, bowling those leggies and that googly, trying to get the ball to go away. It's Hong Kong Cricket Club, 7 overs, 3 for 37, 13 overs to go. Nitesh, what score are we looking on? What's the predicted score?
Still 147.
147.
It's interesting the field here. So we're going to drop out at mid-wicket early. Which is an interesting choice, I think. Is he going all the way?
No, I think that's a beautiful field placement. See, there's no one in. So the shot's through cover. There's 4 through cover. He can beat cover.
It's good foot movement there from John.
Very quick on his feet.
It's an interesting field because you're basically asking your leg spinner to bowl middle to leg, because you've got a heavy set onside field.
Absolutely, 3 back on the leg side.
He's got to bowl straight.
Then if he bowls short, you can see Kinchit cracking one through the offside for 4. Here comes Gazanfa. Oh, he bowled him! Oh, there he goes. He just was a little bit fuller, got right through Kinchit. Got caught between really two minds. Is he going to try and beat the offside field? But Gazanfa, very well bowled. Very, very well bowled.
Yeah,
hit the top of middle, really, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a good delivery. It dipped considerably, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Kinchit had actually got himself into a reasonable position, but it just looked like
it was just a bit fuller than I thought.
Yeah.
And it just hurried on him.
Here we go.
And here he comes, the superstar, Rahul Sharma. And I don't want to put big things today, Connor Hickey. Okay.
Well, 60 yesterday, 60 not. He will be full of confidence, and he's a positive cricketer. He likes to use his crease, use his footwork, runs hard between the wickets.
So he'll be nervous here early on, though.
Very
nervous. I'm nervous for him, Connor.
I feel nervous.
Absolutely. Well, you should feel nervous because you're about to get dropped from the Nomads. And the way Harry Florey's playing the politics, I think he'll probably be taking yours.
Could be both.
Could be both, absolutely. I said, well, in fairness to Harry Florey, he captains the Optimus, and he also is captain of the Hong Kong Cricket Club to another indoor cricket league championship.
And as you like to remind me most Thursday and Friday mornings, he's also the best by MVP points Hong Kong cricket indoor player in the country.
In the country.
In the country.
Absolutely.
Best player.
That's a very big comment.
Yes.
It's a very big stat. I don't think he'd be winning MVP points when it comes to the Hong Kong Cricket Club in terms of normal cricket, would he? Connor.
No comment.
No comment. That's good. You stay on his right side. Here comes
I could get picked on a
Gazanfa.
Sunday.
Here comes Gazanfa. Here he goes. Oh, well bowled.
Oh, here we go. I really enjoy spinners who bowl with sunglasses on.
Do you? I've had spinners that bowl with a hat on.
That's horrid. Here we go.
Here he goes. USRC confidence is up.
Slip in. So he's
I don't even think you need a deep square leg. I'd pull him up, put him under pressure. Wrong'un. And he's
That's a great start. Well done.
just a bit short. He got back in his crease.
You'd be happy with that. The old Snake Sharma. Nothing worse than getting a globe on your debut. So
I'd say I think one of the most talented guys at the Hong Kong Cricket Club would be Ben Zannel. Would you agree? But he's had a tough start to the 2022-2023 season. Tell us about it, Connor.
Oh, look, I'm just going to talk observations here.
Okay.
I don't want to dig a bloke when he's down, but first game of the season, as Jones pats that one back down the pitch. First game of the season, opening the batting for the Wanderers. New opening combination, Matt Rosley and Ben Zannel, and unfortunately Zannel Diamond Duck, which is quite an unusual
first game of the season. That is tough. Was Rosley at fault there, or good running? Here we go.
I'm going to be observational here, David, so I'm not going to point fingers. Matt Rosley will be commentating later on.
Well, we can ask him.
Teammate of mine, yeah, we should ask him.
Absolutely. So he gets a diamond, then he maybe a touch of COVID, perhaps, and then a duck yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, so he fell to a cash, took good delivery, a cash Showers. Started the season off bowling very well. Left armour for the Nomads, swings it early, very tight bowler. That doesn't give away a lot. Him and Toby Brown, fantastic opening partnership for the Nomads, and then when you've got Brett Long and Mark Sinclair to bowl after them, and then you've got the janitor himself.
Absolutely. We see a change in bowling as the man with the most delightful eyes in Hong Kong, as Tom Ingram tells me, Imran Arif, comes into bowl here.
Looks like a fresh.
Used to play for Worcester, I understand.
Right?
Well, yeah, he was a very good player he's played for KCC. Here he comes. Beautiful action.
Wow.
Well, goes to say, don't judge a guy by his actions.
Looks like a fresh snip there. He's been to the barber during the week. That's good. Knows he's on TV. That's smart.
And then there's the lucky wristband. It's getting passed around.
Yes, yeah, here we go.
Might be time to get maybe a couple more wristbands for USRC.
Yeah. That's got to be pretty sweaty, that one.
So Imran Arif is the lead. Here we go. Free hit first. Come on, Luke Jones. Wide ball. No. Wide. Oh!
Gets another one.
Shelton had a little bit of a look. And John Prakash doing a job. And the third umpire today is Royce McDonald, which is fantastic. He's the guy who's played a lot of cricket here in Hong Kong. Been a great servant of Hong Kong Cricket Club as well as Lama Cricket Club. Got a wonderful son, Brent McDonald, as well, talented leg spinner. Here comes Imran. Oh, that's 4 bickies.
That's a great shot.
He didn't bowl that. He just eased that one out of the hand, didn't he?
It's interesting. I thought Luke Jones was setting up for that, wasn't he? He walked across.
He was setting up to get anything short. Was trying to hit that for 6 leg side, wasn't he?
Yeah, but to hit that shot I think he was probably looking to hit through there. He knew mid-off was up. That might be his area here.
Now, what's interesting is you've got so we just heard actually, and thank you to Nitesh, that Imran Arif is the all-time leading wicket taker for the 2020 Blitz.
So this is quite interesting here. They've kept mid-off up. They've got fine leg. It's short of a length.
Round the wicket. Oh, good shot.
Great shot.
Great shot. That's on the bowling green.
That's 4.
Don't slide it, young man, because
That's 4.
that will damage the green, and
Matt Rafter will
Matt
not
Rafter will be upset, and so will Teresa Young, the bowls convener. Well, 50 up, which is after a very slow and some would say a poor start by the Hong Kong Cricket Club. 4 for 50 off 8.2 overs. Batters to come, we would have Shiv Mathur.
Yes, I
Not
think
really a big striker of the ball. You've got who else have you got? You've got Ayush Shukla. You'd have
Tom Ingram, of
Tom
course.
Ingram. Tom Ingram gives it a see. What they say. Thank you very much for your comments, but we think we're okay here. You just focus on keeping your spot at number 7 for the Nomads as Harry Florey's breathing down your neck.
Just fine leg back, square leg back. They've shifted another one across to the onside here. And mid-off up. Mid-ons come up now. You're really asking the bowler to bowl back of a length. And I think as we've seen on a 2-pace wicket, I'm not 100% sure that's where you want to be.
Absolutely. It's been a good over for Hong Kong Cricket Club here. Love to see 2 balls to go. I'd love to see Raul just get a single here, get Luke back on strike, just keep it ticking over. Still coming round the wicket. That's unusual.
Very unusual.
Oh, well bowled. Well, could be 2 there. No. That ball just kind of seamed back a little bit. I think just as we see the general manager of the Hong Kong Cricket Club, Kieran Hale, just having a little trot around. Not got his dog here today, but I'm sure he's just focusing in on the cricket. Loves watching the cricket here at Hong Kong Cricket Club and playing Friday Taverners. We wish him all the best this week coming up.
It's today's a historical day. First time ever, 2 consecutives, 2 simultaneous live streams.
Oh, wow.
HKCC is part of history.
Oh, good shot.
That's a great shot.
So I've just got a little fact from the
Fourth manager.
I was going to say I don't know what I was going to say. I'm not going to be honest. So we'll say that again. So Nick, what's the historical fact today?
We've got 2. First time we've got simultaneous live streams
Of domestic cricket.
of domestic cricket in Hong Kong.
Ever.
Wow.
And is this the Gencor 2020 Premier League?
It's going to be a lot more T20s, ODIs being played. You have to look to score. And it's the same with Hong Kong cricket on a 35 over game on a Saturday. Must be positive.
Absolutely. You wouldn't know much about that, Connor, because you haven't been batting. But I'm glad to see you're taking tips. And when
Observations.
you do get your opportunity when Harry Florey's away, we look forward to it. Here he goes. Oh, that's LB. That's out. Oh, he swung across the line.
That was the wrong one there that you were calling for it.
Oh, I don't think his head. He does sweep very, very well.
I think he just thought it was the leg spinner. He didn't pick that up.
I think it was. I think it was the leg spinner. I just think it probably didn't turn too much. And whoever's coming in now is coming out. This is Zebby. Oh, this is Zeb Miran. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, hold your hats because this guy is fireworks.
I'm excited about this. I saw him in the nets on Tuesday doing some range hitting. Woof. He gives it a whack.
Absolutely. He's the kind of guy that will make 3 ducks in a row and still try and hit the first ball for 6. Yeah,
There's a few of those in Hong Kong cricket, David.
there he is.
First ball 6s.
You ever hit a first ball 6?
Are we counting Tav's games? Or?
No. Would it surprise you, or would you believe that I've once hit a 6 off the first ball in a Sunday League game?
In a game.
Game. And the ball never left the ground. So how did I get a 6 off the first ball?
Top edge to full toss.
No.
To the helmet?
I nudged it behind square, came back for 2, and they threw it and got an overthrow for 4. So it was 6 off the first ball. It was a strike rate of 600 at one stage. People were beside themselves with shock.
Take a photo of the scoreboard for that one.
I did, absolutely.
Here we go. So where does he like to hit, David?
He likes to hit square, and he likes to walk across and whack square. But I don't think he'll be doing that first ball.
Did that exact thing first ball, walked across.
But
Not listening to the captain of cricket, obviously.
well, I don't mind him walking across. I just don't want him to try and hit the first ball for 6. You would have thought, but he's hit some very talented leg spinners for 6. I don't want to tell you who they are, but he's given the long handle to a couple. So Hong Kong Cricket Club 6 for 55. Wow. Against USRC, who probably would not be one of the favourites in the competition. Normally KCC favourites, Pac A perhaps, Little Saiwan, not as strong as they used to be. So it's wonderful for USRC, it's wonderful for Cricket Hong Kong, but not so good for the Hong Kong Cricket Club after 10 overs, 6 for 55. Shiv Mathur 1 off 2, and Miran Zeb, and we still haven't seen Aftab. Perhaps there's some political issues down there at USRC. Perhaps he's now more of a batsman. He's got the Shane Warne earring in his ear, or maybe he's just an experienced campaigner under Trent Johnson, and he'll come in and do a job a little bit later. Back the man, the capped man, we call him. Well, you know, Batman wore something on the top of his head, so maybe this is the USRC version of Batman, perhaps. Not sure.
Did see it. Sunday League. Last.
Hey, Greg Willie. Sorry, Greg. Who was the off spinner? Greg for Australia.
Greg Matthews.
Greg Matthews used to bowl with a hat on.
So Shiv Mathur, in our under-16 All-Stars games, in one of the group stage matches, he came in as captain in the back end and hit 43 of 10 balls.
43 of 10 balls in an under-16 game.
All-Star series.
All-Star
We
series.
broadcast
Wow.
that.
I
It's
heard he
on
put
YouTube.
one onto the softball centre at Mission Road. Shouldn't have thought. Obviously feeling out. I think he just needs to. Hopefully, he just holds his shape here. He doesn't need to do anything crazy.
I'd like him to stay a bit more leg side and crack one through the offside for 4. There's no one on the boundary square of the wicket.
He is a 360 player. I think that's being able to. Obviously, he spends a lot of time. He's always up in the cricket centre working on.
And this
his
is
game.
number 26. 26 is Hassan Mohammed. Well, that's it. Oh,
Might get 2 there just with that.
it's
shot
the
there.
one, I think. So,
They'd be good in the field, USRC. Isn't it? Very good. A couple of decent catches, I would say. Though.
so after this, you're into the bowlers. But one of the bowlers is a guy called Tom Ingram, who would be nervous today.
He would.
He's a passionate man. Knows the field well. He's the croquet convener. He knows
Yes.
every bump, every twist and turn. They've obviously know quite a bit about Zeb Miran because they've thrown 3 back on the leg side.
Look at that.
Zebby, he's put on a bit of. Again, another guy who's been in the gym, I reckon, over the last 3 to 6 months. He's put on a little bit of size, which is good.
Is that a directive? Is that coming from?
That is coming from the captain of cricket, and said,
Riggs.
yeah, absolutely. If you come to the Hong Kong Cricket Club, you need to be in good shape. Here we go. Oh, good cricket, sensible cricket. Could be 2 there. Should be 2 there. Here they go. Chance here. Oh, great running.
Well
The
done.
USRC number 42, Shayar Khan, who's had a great game so far, just slipped at the opportune moment.
This is an example here, David, why Hong Kong Cricket Club. Many people be tuning in, looking at 6 for 59. You know, the game's over. You can score runs very quick. It's a very hard ground to defend on. The Hong Kong Cricket Club. Oval?
Oval, ground. I would say it's a ground. Hong Kong Cricket Club ground. Not the size of the MCG. There'd be no question on that.
But you've got the short boundary to the pool. You have the lawn bowls green out here down to, as the viewers see it at this next over, down to third man. Very quick. The roller comes on off there. It's very hard ground to defend. So by no means switch off your televisions, ladies and gentlemen. There's still a game to go.
Absolutely. We just had a little note from Ben Zano. We send him all the best. He might have found out that you've been talking about him, Connor. But that's okay.
I was completely observational, Zanol. Completely observational.
He's a good player. He's a good lad as well. Supports the Crows have been having a tough time,
Yes,
but
yes.
the Hawthorn Football Club and what's going on there in the AFL has taken them off the front pages, which is extraordinary, really. I'd like to see. I can see Ben Zano perhaps towards the end of the year if he gets his game going, playing a little bit of Premier League. He's a good player. Gazanfa. Shiv's got a huge job here.
Massive.
Oh, he hit that well as well. Oh, unfortunate. It was the shot was on. Just needed a little bit more elevation, which is another huge wicket. Hong Kong Cricket Club collapsing like a house of cards, collapsing like the Witherers, really. Tough call there, of course.
Gazanfa as well. 2 overs, 3 for 5.
3 for 5, showing his class. As I do believe this might be what people have come to see. They weren't coming to see. Oh no, it's not Tom Ingram. It's Ayush.
Look, honestly, I would like to see Ayush bat out these 20. I think he's a very correct player. Sometimes goes for a shot that maybe not be quite on. Yesterday, he smacked one down long off throat. I think very talented batsman. I think very correct technique.
I used to be that.
So be obviously very critical here.
It's Ayush Shukla, the tearaway quick, who's been developing under the Trent Johnson fast bowling school there at cricket under the academy.
TM.
Absolutely. And he's come on in leaps and bounds the last 18 months. He's a very good player, and he's a guy that can, he looks laconic at times. Sometimes even looks disinterested, but it's more just he's a relaxed character, a guy that doesn't worry too much, but he's got a huge job today. Predicted score, I'm going to say predicted score, what, 110?
112, but that's assuming they backed that long.
Yes.
Oh, wow, Nitesh.
7 down, so you've still got Ingrid and Adil, and Adil got 52.
That's really not big, right?
There's still big hitters to go.
Just got
Another one.
just got a text message through there from David International. Tom Lynch, captain of the Witherers. He's checking in. Wish him all the best. He's in Dublin at the moment on a work trip. Missed the game yesterday. Sorely missed.
He had batted brilliantly in his first Saturday game. 80 odd not out or 80 out? I think he might have been out.
Not out.
Not out, was it?
Yeah.
That's good for the good for the average.
Yeah, he knows it.
Good for winning a Saturday Batsman of the Year, which I can tell you all about. Yourself batting at 7 and not batting is probably
Gonna hurt.
It's going to hurt. It's a bit behind the 8 ball. So we send Tommy Lynch all the best. We need him back here at the Hong Kong and leading his Witherers, because they're going to need to lift in the next coming games and I'm sure he'll do that for them. Here he goes. Here's Gazantha. Down leg side. The right shot to play was angling down leg side. Top edge there is 6 any day. It's a short hit to the pool area.
It's interesting that the long ons come up. They're obviously trying to tempt Ayush to hit into that onside, play across the line perhaps.
Staying well bowled, little edge. Here he goes. Could be 2 here. Should be 2 there. 2 there, nice. It's Aryan.
Still got some bowling to come as well, USRC.
Plenty of bowling to come.
Done well.
Aftab's a very good bowler. I'm not sure we're going to see Imran Arif back more, maybe. Definitely looks like a pitch with the ball's holding up a touch, doesn't it?
So it was one thing that Brett Long said yesterday. He opened the obviously opening batter for the Nomads, former Premier League player for Hong Kong. Wow.
Running between the wickets here is very questionable for the Hong Kong Cricket Club.
Yes. It's probably not great cricket there.
So who can you see up there supporting? I see, is that Rory Keynes up there?
It is Rory Keynes.
The man that's...
He's a man to watch. I'd be buying stocks in Rory Keynes. I'll tell you what, I had lunch with him during the week. Wow. He's switched on individual.
In terms of cricket or
just life?
I couldn't agree with you more. His cricket fell apart the last year or so, but I think he started the season very well.
Yeah. Tom Lynch did say to me, the Witherers played the Roundleys, he said that Rory, even though I think he might have got late 20s.
27 actually, 6 fours.
And he just took the game away.
And it's nice because he's done 2 or 3 years ago. He was the Hong Kong Cricket Club Player of the Year, and then he couldn't buy a run after that, and really wasn't enjoying his cricket. But now he's up and about and he's keeping well, and it's great to see.
Engaged as well.
Engaged to Nadia, which is wonderful, lovely lady. We wish them all the best. Lots of engagements and marriages and new kids at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. No news from you though, Connor.
No, still single.
So, ladies, just if you'd like to come up to the Hong Kong Cricket Club, shake hands with Connor Hickey, please do. We've still got a couple of tickets left. Is that correct, Nitesh? Still a couple of tickets left. You can get in.
I think it's quite packed already, so you got to hurry.
Get down there quickly. And we haven't seen Aftab bowl, so come down and watch Aftab bowl. He's going to have a bat today. He has officially retired from bowling, so thank you for sharing that. We'll pass that on to Trent Johnson. Here he comes.
Bowls quite quickly. He's actually bowled all right.
He has bowled well, actually.
Former Hong Kong under 19.
Former Hong Kong.
And he was out of Hong Kong for a couple of years, but just returned this season, so USRC snapped him up.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Isn't he 21?
What about Khan Ali? I understand he's going to be coming to USRC again.
You mean the medium pacer?
Yes.
He's in the squad, hasn't had a training session yet. But
Hasn't had a training.
By next week, you might see him back.
Absolutely. I think there's not many fast bowlers in Hong Kong, so I think most of them will get a good go. Well bowled.
I did try a spin. I might turn back to my medium pace. What do you think, David? Chance of bowling in Premier League?
I think you'll be keeping your membership through your commentary, is how I see it. Because
Here we go. Nagel Shukla.
Bit of bat on it.
This is good bowling. It's really good bowling.
Very good bowling.
Just smacking the top of off.
The umpires, is it Shelton as the umpire? Shelton and the very, very experienced John Prakash and Royce McDonald, third umpire here.
Probably like to see.
Oh, well bowled. Oh, Sebi.
That's definitely.
Oh, they're just. This is calamitous running.
That's not-
It feels like when about 2 or 3 years ago when Johnson and his left-handed partner used to run very, very awkwardly together.
Well, there's a saying in cricket, champagne cricket, and David, that definitely was not it.
No. Champagne comedy was a famous 2 words from the Late Show. If you ever watched the Late Show, the D-Generation? No, didn't watch them? Here we go. Here's Zebby. It's a good shot.
Positive with his feet, though, isn't he? I think what needs to happen here is young man plays Opti, Hussein Mohammed, also Witherer, needs to speak to this bowler here, maybe about a headband, place the cap.
Okay, fair enough. Hussein, older brother, he's the younger brother of Hassan, who plays his cricket at Pakistan Association.
Yes, quick bowler.
Yeah, been on the. He was over on tour with the Trent
Yes, he
Johnson.
did. I saw that. Good for him. Good experience.
Good experience. Didn't get a game in any of the big games, but I'm sure he
Played in Africa.
did. He play Africa? Maybe he played a game or two there.
It must be a fantastic.
Do I think that HKCC get to 100? The answer to that, Nitesh, is absolutely. I'm pretty sure yes.
150.
And,
150.
150.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going to go big.
as the Kiwi to my right's pull out the Tim Tams. Oh, well played. Oh. See, this is what we say. The leg spinners. Now he's got the confidence. He's right on top of the crease. Not much action here. 13.1 over 7 for 64. Have we got a score around the grounds at all, Nitesh? What's going on over at KCC?
Down, so we have no idea what's happening down there.
So I just got a text in from
Good shot.
a
2 there. Got to run hard.
listener, perhaps a viewer,
Yes.
for you, David. They wanted a ball-by-ball account of you bowling to Zeb and what happened. And the reference was distances.
Well, it's
Why would you be asking about distances?
Well, sometimes you spot young talent and you need to give them opportunities, and especially when you're on a recruitment drive. I just so as Gazanfa comes in, bang! What's he giving out there? Court. LBW?
I think caught. That's unfortunate.
Caught behind.
We are going to see Tom Ingram though.
Ingram, here we go.
So
Gave me a lift in today on the back of the motorbike. Must have looked very nice. 2 blokes sitting on the back of a motorbike in their Hong Kong Cricket Club shirts.
might be something you'll see on the internet one day. Was it? Did you look like 2 members of the village people or not?
Well, it was
One was a cowboy.
Well,
one was a policeman.
I wasn't wearing a headdress. Here he is. Tom Ingram, new pair of shoes during the week.
So the question came from who specifically before I answered about Zeb Riemann?
It's kind of anonymous.
Okay. Oh, look at him come out.
Positivity. It's a picture of positivity, Tom Ingram.
So in the past, Zeb Riemann, he hit probably the best leg spinner that's ever played for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, yours truly, for a few sixes over square leg, and he took me to pieces, the young man, and I was hoping he'd do the same, which probably shows you the gulf in class between Gazanfa and Diwali, I suppose. But do not worry, because we've got terrific, tense Tom Ingram to come in now.
Mr. 2020, Mr. 2022.
Absolutely, and many people would say his Premier League career was over.
0 on the back. That's so alpha.
Absolutely, but he's got his confidence up. He's the croquet convener. He's on balloting committee. He's captaining the Wanderers. He's married. He's got a child on the way. It's all going on.
He's got 2 slips in place.
2 slips in place. Well,
He's a pilot in Hong Kong.
Absolutely.
Could you be in a better position?
He is the pilot in Hong Kong.
Yeah, true. Trained by the wonderful Chris Williams.
Chris Williams and maybe Brett Morley as well. Here he goes, Gencor to Tom Ingram. Oh, it's all going on. Wow. That seemed like let's see, what ball was that? He's kind of, it wasn't a leg spinner for sure. Oh, Tom's having a chat. He doesn't know. We don't know what's going on, so he doesn't know what's going on. 0-0. Come on, Tom Ingram. Gencor.
He's at the top of his game here, Gencor.
Do you know what I would do to Tom Ingram? I'd like one just outside off stump, floated up, and I think you're going to bring the second slip into play. Here he comes. Well played.
Just need to get through this. One more ball.
Absolutely.
New shoes, looking very, very spicy. See them from here. Shine. This is an important ball. Will they go to spin or pace after this?
Spin seems to be doing the job. This is Gencor, bowled 3.5 overs, 4 for 11. Last ball to Tom Ingram. Here he goes. Oh, good shot. Could be 4 there. No. Good feeling. Oh, could be a run out. Chances on. Oh, just home. That really tested the knee.
Good running.
Oh, Tommy Ingram with that knee. Oh, he did well. That was under pressure. I don't think you would have got home, Connor. And I would have only got one.
I'm underrated with the speed. Diesel engine, once it gets up and running,
Once it's going?
Pretty tough.
But can it turn though?
It's
Turning circle of a semi-trailer, I hear.
4 for 13.
Gencor 4 overs, 4 for 13. Thank you, Nitesh. Unbelievable effort. Oh, well bowled. And Mohammed 4 overs,
1 for 12.
1 for 12. Wow,
that's a great. Really well bowled. Very impressive.
The Hong Kong Cricket Club crawl up to 9 for 69 off 15 overs with the number 9 and 10 and 11 here. 2 guys who can get you 60 off 5 overs, but half tab.
It's interesting, David, thinking ahead to the USRC innings. Very spin-heavy attack for the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Spin has done very well. Do you think maybe a Kinshit perhaps opens the bowling?
Yeah, Kinshit. I think Kinshit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Kinshit with maybe a Yush followed by a Deal. They'll need to get Jones on early.
I think Tom Ingram's a big chance, particularly from this top end, much like their medium pacer.
I don't think you'll see Tom Ingram bowl.
Wow.
I think if Hong Kong Cricket Club are any chance of, I think they'll go. Who are their frontline bowlers? A Yush, Kinshit, a Deal, Luke Jones. Yeah. They're your 4 who'll probably get the first goes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. If they go spin. So it's Kinshit.
It's a bit like you when you're running a fine session. Spin. Not much truth in there as Aftab comes in to the croquet convener, Tom Ingram. Oh, hit that. Oh, you're delicate. 2 there.
That was good from Tom. He could have lost his shape.
I thought he should have lost his shape and try and hit that into Repulse Bay.
Next week.
But he knows he's got to probably have a couple of conservative overs, trying to get maybe 10 or 12 off 2 overs, and then maybe have a little dip for
Done the same thing. It's good running, good backing up.
Short outside off stump that was there to be hit as well.
Maybe they've had a chat. Maybe he's saying, "Look, I'll work the field, and Adil will have a go." I mean, Adil's not going to hold back.
No.
0-0 is really interesting because see Adil wearing the number 6. He's not wearing 06. He's just wearing 6.
If he was wearing 7, it would be 007. But there's no James Bond here. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Bang!
I heard that.
What did you hear?
It's something.
It wasn't the call of you going into bat for the Nomads. I can tell you that.
That's pure silence, mate.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to speak to George, get a game of tabs, just to have a hit.
Both might have a hit there. A little well bowled.
They've actually bowled really well, USRC.
They've bowled apart from a couple of short ones. Yeah, absolutely. So
So USRC had the annual awards night, season kickoff last night. Saw a bunch of them on the table together, and they were very, very confident that today was going to be their first Premier League win.
Wow.
They've never won a Premier League game.
They haven't won a game in the Premier League ever yet. So they were confident this was going to be their first history
Well,
making. They were so certain.
That's embarrassing for the Hong Kong Cricket Club, but they're not over the line yet, Nitesh. I know you've ridden off the Hong Kong
You've already
Cricket
sold
Club.
them out, Nitesh.
That's a wine. For a guy who plays around the national level, Aftab does bowl a few loose balls. You've seen this season.
He's had injury issues in the past, so the lockdown didn't help him on regular cricket. But having said that, good catch.
I don't mind. I think that's probably
Waqas Khan.
Was that Tom Ingram who struck that, or a deal?
Tommy Good.
Waqas Khan, the catcher.
Everything's gone USRC's way. The run out, the great catching, the ball's going straight. They actually just moved the fielder a bit squarer. As we just recapture
75 for 10.
all out for 75 after 16 overs. That is not good.
The bowler's going to have to turn up, David. You never know. You never know at T20 cricket. As I said, momentum game. A couple of early wickets. Put a bit of pressure on. You never know.
Absolutely.
Pretty disappointing batting performance from Hong Kong. Martin Kutsia, 10 early on. Luke Jones looked pretty good for his 20 off 18 before he was run out. But it's just really a procession. Couldn't really get a partnership to get going at all throughout that innings. I don't think there probably would have been 9 partnerships of 7.
I'm going to play a highlight package in the stream.
Okay. So we're just going to sign off now as USRC well on top, Hong Kong Cricket Club all out for 75. Following the footsteps as Martin Kutsia facing from the pool end. He's just cracked that behind and bowling short outside off stump, not great cricket. Nitesh, bowler's name here. Sharia Khan. He'll crack one behind point and he'll hit a couple in the air. Here he goes. Straight down the ground, straight out. And that was the whole thing. The commentator's curse. I said, pitch it up, put the guy back, and bang. Hit it quite well, but
Was there to be hit. I don't think he'd be too unhappy with that. Just didn't quite get it. Good wicket for you.
massive wicket.
Yeah.
As 50% of the crowd disappears from the Hong Kong Cricket Club, as Kutsia just disappears. It's a big loss for Hong Kong cricket and Cricket Hong Kong as well. They love to see Kutsia back. Come on down. There's plenty of tickets here. Great seating here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out.
Wow.
Oh.
That's unlucky.
Oh, he's giving a few kisses, and that is a man formerly known as Anchor Sharma. What's he known as these days? Anchor Fascista. Anchor Fascista.
Another wicket.
Anchor Fascista, a guy who has played for many clubs, including KCC. He's played all around. He's a very good player. Played for the Hong Kong national team previously, and he got about 3 inches off the ground.
Well, once he's back from university, because that'll just mean he'll be able to bowl 4 longer at higher paces.
Absolutely. Here comes Shia. Oh, that's in trouble. Bang. David Jakir does have a bit of an issue with LBWs and missing that kind of straight one, and it looked pretty adjacent from here. Kind of, what did you think?
Yeah, I'm digging that out from fine third man. It did look good. Again, USRC, they're up and about here. That's a really good start from there. Very positive start. Been good with the ball.
And the captain's doing a very, very good job here. Akbar Khan, here he goes. Shot! Bang!
Into the tree.
Oh,
Wow.
that's into the tree. I'm not sure what tree it is, but it got a little bit of touch up there. It was short. They were very disappointing. The cats, the older side of it to take the field, were terrific. Here comes Akbar. Oh, good shot. Just down the leg side. Anchor We'll just call him anchor today, if that's okay, Nitesh. Back on the leg side.
He's got to bowl straight. Mate,
And then if he bowls short, you can see Kinchit cracking one through the offside for 4. Here comes Gazantha. Oh, he bowled him! Oh, there he goes. He just was a little bit fuller. Got right through Kinchit. Got caught between really two minds. Is he going to try and beat the offside field? But Gazantha, very well bowled. Very, very well bowled.
Yeah,
Hit the top of middle, really, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a good delivery. It dipped considerably, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Kinchit had actually got himself into a reasonable position.
Here in Hong Kong, been a great servant of Hong Kong Cricket Club as well as Lama Cricket Club. Got a wonderful son, Brent McDonald as well, talented leg spinner. Here comes Imran. Oh, that's 4 bickies.
That's a great shot.
He didn't bowl that. He just eased that one out of the hand, didn't he? 2020 blips.
So this is quite interesting here. They've kept mid-off up. But fine leg, it's short of a length.
Round the wicket. Oh, good shot.
Great shot.
Great shot. That's on the bowling green.
That's 4.
Don't slide it, young man,
That's
because
4.
that will damage right up to the Indian national side and almost potentially got a victory as Gazantha comes in. Oh, that's just...
Oh,
Wow.
he's hit it.
Oh.
The fielder, number 30.
Well, it was a brilliant piece of fielding by number 30.
Our senior.
Awaz Senior.
Right.
Awaz Senior, wow. And that's where you win wickets, isn't it? Run-outs and things like that. Luke Jones was looking very dangerous. It was Rahul's call, though, wasn't it?
I think there was probably one there.
They just stopped on it because you haven't been batting. But I'm glad to see you're taking tips. And when
Observations.
you do get your opportunity when Harry Florey's away, we look forward to it. Here he goes. Oh, that's LB. That's out. Oh, he swung across the line.
That was the wrong one there that you were calling for it.
Oh, I don't think his head. He does sweep very, very well.
I think he just thought it was the leg spinner. He didn't pick that.
I think it was. I think it was the leg spinner. I just think it probably didn't turn too much. And whoever's coming in now is coming out. This is Zebi. Oh, this is Zeb Mehran. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, towards the end of the year, if he gets his game going, playing a little bit of Premier League, he's a good player. Gazantha. Shiv's got a huge job here.
Massive.
Oh, he hit that well as well. Oh, unfortunate. It was the shot was on. Just needed a little bit more elevation, which is another huge wicket. Hong Kong Cricket Club collapsing like a house of cards, collapsing like the Witherers, really. Tough call there, of course.
Gazantha as well, 2 overs, 3 for 5.
3 for 5, showing his class. As I do believe this Gazantha comes in, bang! What's he giving out there? Court. LBW?
I think caught. That's unfortunate.
Caught behind.
We are going to see Tom Ingram though.
Here we go.
So
Gave me a lift in today on the back of the motorbike. Must have looked very nice. 2 blokes sitting on the back of a motorbike in their Hong Kong Cricket Club shirts.
might be something you'll see on the internet one day. Was it? Did you look like 2 members of the village people or not?
As well as a Hong Kong Cricket. Geez, where were the recruitment drive? Why is he playing?
Well, I picked up Zeb Mehran, Assad. We can't recruit them all, Connor.
It's true.
Absolutely.
At least some players for our teams.
Oh, it's hit it straight. Oh, he's out as well.
That the comfort of the catch.
Oh, this is on track for Hong Kong Cricket Club's lowest ever 2020 score. You would have thought so.
Got Lala in next, I think.
And Lala does not like to hang around.
Wow, he gives it a whack.
He does. I'm asking Nitesh to put on a helmet here. We can't protect you, Nitesh, if around the national level. Aftab does bowl a few loose balls. He's seen this season.
He's had injury issues in the past, so the lockdown didn't help him in regular cricket. But having said that, good catch.
I don't mind. I think that's probably
Was that Tom Ingram who struck that or a deal?
Tom Ingram.
Waqas Khan, the catcher.
Oh, see, everything's gone USRC's way. The run out, the great catching, the ball's going straight. They actually just moved the fielder a bit squarer. As we just recapture
75 for 10.
all out for 75 after 16 overs. That is
So we're back at Hong Kong Cricket Club for the second innings. USRC chasing 76 to win.
I think the other one looks like Imran Arif.
Imran Arif taking the first ball here.
And it looks like Tom Ingram coming to open the bowling. Hong Kong Cricket Club will be a little bit disappointed about that first innings and lost their wickets too easily, and they've now got a job to do with the ball.
What do you expect here, Matt, from the USRC team? Come out firing?
Number 10.
Yeah.
Who's number 10 from USRC?
Imran Arif, yeah.
Imran Arif.
Well, let's hope. It looked like the ball swung around a bit in that first inning, so hopefully Ayush Shukla, who's got the new ball, can do a bit with it and get them on the back foot here.
Fan is what's
Ayush Shukla running into bowl. Cautiously watched.
Good start from the cricket club here. They'll need plenty more of that. Difficult batting conditions in the heat, plenty of humidity, the ball will do some things early.
Short and wide, and he probably won't get away with that targeted area for very long by both the umpire and the batsman.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be wickets that they need rather than dot balls. You feel a few quick breakthroughs are essential early.
Coming in for his third ball of the over, and well left again. USRC needing just 4 and a bit runs and over, so time is on their side, but hopefully from a Hong Kong Cricket Club point of view they can skittle a couple early ones. Yeah.
Oh, much closer lead there. 3 from 3 from Ayush, and then the fourth much closer to that off stump. A few dot balls here early will start to apply a little bit of pressure on the batsman.
Oh, lovely.
Starting to see that pressure coming in now. 5 dot balls in a row.
Cool, a little bit of cat and mouse starting. Ayush Shukla pushing the ball out wide, slowly bringing them a little bit closer, and that last ball pushed it back out. So interesting to see where he goes now.
Got to think the batsman will want to feel that bat on ball early.
Cameraman in front of the side screen. Interesting. Last ball of the over, Ayush Shukla. And a pincher single. Well
balanced first over. It's certainly a good start for Hong Kong. applying some early pressure. See who we've got here at the other end. It looks like Adil Mahmood. Pretty evenly weighted field. Offside and onside covered. Square legs back. Long on, long off. Sorry, long off, long on's up.
Let's see. Expect a couple up in the rib cage here.
Absolutely. He's got the catching man out.
About 8 foot tall is Adil Mahmood.
Hong Kong international.
Lovely start. A little bit of shape away from the batsman.
Khan Akbar will feel like he hasn't seen a ball here, which is the reason that he hasn't. So he's been starved up the non-striker's end.
Adil Mahmood in for the second ball. And patiently watched again by Imran.
Again, using the width earlier, a few wider of off stump. Might see him come back in. Good fielding there from Jonesy, quick off the mark, keeping the pressure on.
Cool, and the reigning Premier League champions have a little bit of work to do. The T20 champions up against USRC here. Adil Mahmood in with this third ball of the over. Oh!
Big shout from the bowler. The keeper was late to go up there. Nothing out of the umpire.
Didn't seem to get any bat. Passed over the shoulder of the bat.
Nothing heard from back here, but a couple of false strokes coming from the batsman. Been very reserved so far, leaving most of those balls.
But a great start by both bowlers here. So we'll see Adil Mahmood in again, shaping the ball away from the batsman.
Happy to see that one through again.
Cool, and can you start with the maiden over here? Well left. Oh.
Must have been right on the edge there. Call the wide.
That's another quick single. Well, good running between the wickets
Running
here.
there from the batsman.
Yeah. Imran Arif, yeah, they've pinched two nice singles, but just the kind of composed start USRC would have been looking for. Let's see how you Shukla. He moved the ball away from the batter there in that first over. Let's see what he's got here with the second over.
Shaped to leave that ball, but took the inside edge on the way through. Straight to first slit. On the bounce, of course.
As per our scoring software,
Well struck ball there, but straight to the fieldsman. Hong Kong will feel they probably need to take a wicket here. The Wasp predictor is 100% in favour of USRC still here, so shouldn't feel any urgency despite the tight first few overs.
You Shukla in with the third ball of the over here. Well guided down to third man.
Midway through the third over, Akbar will face his first ball.
Interesting to see what his approach will be. Imran Arif has been quite reserved, so we'll see maybe he plays the other. Carefully watched. Nice. Good cricket.
Very few loose deliveries here, making it difficult for the batsmen to be overly aggressive. They've managed it very well so far. Commentator's curse almost there. Lovely delivery, outside off stump. Play and a miss.
let's check the short numbers for this. 25 or 22? 22. The batsman's not the same. Let's see how the numbers go. Talking about it, not up to.
It's a nice shot, but again straight to the fieldsman.
An update on the batter, Ankur Vasishta.
Some confusion there with some of the numbers, so we've actually, it's not Akbar in opening the batting.
Ankur Vasishta. And let's see Adil Mahmood in for his second over. It's been a cautious start. Pull that one in at the pads.
Slipping down leg side quite comfortably probably there. They managed to steal a leg by.
Adil Mahmood in again.
Playing a miss short of a length. Well struck ball, but straight to point, backward point there. No need for the batsman to get frustrated just yet. I feel they've probably been a bit unfortunate picking out the fieldsman.
Adel Mahmood in again. They're starting to get some bat to ball, but slowly the pressure will start to build and start to see a little bit more out of the batsman and a little bit more pressure, and hopefully that leads to a mistake for the Hong Kong Cricket Club and we get a little bit of a game here.
Batsman certainly looking to score. Fifth ball here from Mahmood.
Nice. Well worked single. Neat fielding from Luke Jones, not enough to stop the single.
Last ball to come here from Mahmood. Important decision coming up here for the Hong Kong captain, whether to keep bowling these two. Have been restricting the runs, but haven't yet taken the crucial wicket.
Hong Kong Cricket Club have pushed their slip back into extra cover and they've worked a neat little single for the last ball of the over. That's 4 overs, no wickets, 7 runs on the board.
Batsman will probably have a chat at this over, talking about getting the aggression moving forward from here. They don't want to create too much pressure to the batsman behind them if the wicket falls. Hong Kong probably need to be a bit more aggressive bowling at the stumps here. Ayush is going to have his third over here.
Yeah, and interesting to see what changes they make with the bowling. What would you do, Gussie?
I think the pace has been working. It's certainly the moisture in the air should favour them a touch.
Are you Shukla starting his third over? Pinch another little single down to square leg.
Batsmen look very comfortable here. Rolling over the strike, taking the singles. Difficult field settings for the cricket club, not knowing how to balance that defence with very few runs to protect.
There was a wonderful spell earlier. Gunzafar Mohammed, 4 overs, 4 wickets for 13 runs, bowling as leg spinners. And Luke Jones and Kinchit Shah will be Hong Kong Cricket Club spinners. They will be expecting a lot from.
Pushing long on here back to the fence, and bringing third man inside the circle.
Oh, that looks close.
That's a very good delivery. Batsman there questioning whether it was high, but quickly given from the umpire. Wasn't a lot of footwork.
Anka Vasishta back to the clubhouse. 9 balls, 1 run. LBW to Ayush Shukla.
A good reward for the cricket club there, building the pressure, constraining the runs. Batsman feeling the need to start to force the agenda, but now a bit of pressure on the third batsman here coming in.
Now you have to do his last ball. Yeah, good thing we did.
The artificial intelligence still telling us that there's a 100% chance here for the USRC. So there's no need to panic here yet. I'm sure they'll look to hit the bad ball. No need to chase after the good one.
It's also 22. This is up. This is actually up.
Okay. Another number 22 show. We've got Gencor back in.
This is
The captain. Okay. Thank you, Latish.
Maybe the exchange shirts on the way out.
Akbar Khan.
Watch that first ball very closely. 2 balls to come here in the over.
Yeah, that last ball was a bit of a replay of the ball that got the dismissal of ball earlier. Kept it a little bit low, angled in towards the stumps, held it straight line. Some positive intent from Akbar there, getting forward, coming towards the ball.
It's quickly sent back from the non-striker.
Yeah.
Very tight over here again from the Yush.
Last ball of the over. You shook lane.
Again sent back from the non-striker there. Positive intent, but a very clean over. Hong Kong Cricket Club will be happy with that and keeping the pressure on. It will be Mahmood here again for his third.
It doesn't matter what one is. You have to put your hand on the phone. Fancy thing. You do the corner in the sun.
So we haven't seen any shots pierce the inner ring yet. A couple ones in the circle, a couple worked down to third man.
I feel like USRC are probably going about this chase the wrong way. As they come out harder, knock 30 runs off from the power play, that's the game done. Now they're letting it, asking it creep up, and the power play is about to be over. Spin will come on, field will spread. This is sort of digging themselves into a little bit of a hole.
Absolutely wise words from Latish. At some stage the pressure will start to tell here.
The tactic certainly works if the batsmen stay in, but they certainly push some pressure down to those incoming batsmen if they don't consolidate the tight start. And you can see it in a few of these singles here that have been pushed back, maintaining those dot balls, but start to see the opportunity for run-outs and other slip-ups.
He doesn't push on. Yeah, but see what it's trying to do.
Adam Amin in for his third ball of the over. Try to work down to third man.
Imran's on 5, it's 21. Ayush Shukla 3 overs, 1 for 3.
And wonder if Hong Kong Cricket Club would consider putting a slip back in here. Did you keep the field as it is, Gus? Or
Look, I think so. With runs so tight here, I think it's a chance you've got to kind of take early on that any edges go through to the keeper rather than the slip, but certainly would put the pressure back on the batsman, which is starting to really build here. And the mood slightly strays down leg side and is clipped for a single. I'm getting the sense they look keen to see out these opening bowlers.
Imran's faced 23 of the 36 balls in the power plays, 35 balls so far.
Latish, what do we know about Akbar Khan?
Good all-rounder. Been around the Hong Kong setup when he was younger, trying to get back in. Played Premier League for a lot of seasons, I think since he was 19. Played for the combined 11, independent 11, now USRC, now captaining. So,
Plenty of
That was
experience.
very well played.
Ease down to third man there, and just a single.
only 10 runs in the power
So 6 overs through now,
play.
only 10 runs from it. I feel they might have wasted the opportunity there with the power play to put this game to bed. And looks like a change of bowler here. Tom Ingram in.
If you know Tom Ingram's personality, you'll know that there might be some fireworks here.
Absolutely, and interesting, Hong Kong, having watched the USRC innings where spin was such a dominating factor, they're sticking with the pace here. Certainly working so far.
All good.
Similar field to the last over from Ayush Shukla with long on back, square leg and fine leg and third man back. Let's see this. Looks like a
Touch full from the first ball, bit of a loosener from Ingram, but just a single from it.
yeah. Nice start from Akbar Khan. Showed the full face of the bat and worked a couple neat singles early on.
Thickish outside edge there down to third man, just a single again, but rotating the strike importantly for USRC here.
Tom Ingram with his third ball of the over, 2 singles off his first 2 balls. Pushes one down leg side for a leg side wide. Little release of pressure for USRC. You want to get this one back, pushing the batsman outside his off stump. That's more like it.
It's a better ball there. Ingram very quick. You never see a bowler field so well than on his own. There's plenty of cheap singles around, so bat and ball should be looking to take very quick singles here. Another single there down to long on. Taking the pressure on. 4 balls, 4 from at this over. USRC certainly looking comfortable, not feeling to force any strokes. He said they had a bit of a loose one, playing away from his body there. And last ball from the Ingram over coming up here. And a bit of a similar story. Works to the onside, one from it.
4 off the first over. That is 7 overs gone. 1 for
15 there.
15. And it looks like Kinchi Chow will come on with his right arm off spin. Coming around the wicket, which is a neat tactic. An easy way for the off spinner to pick up LBWs and get the ball in, fire the ball in at the stumps.
Defensive onside field here. They've got long on, square leg, and mid wicket all back here. You think, get the sense he'll be bowling nice and straight.
The loosener, and that's the first run through the covers. And it's an interesting tactic coming around the wicket. He's got great success with it in previous seasons. It's a neat way you can push the ball through, keep it straight, and potentially pick up the outside edge. Or if he bowls a little bit slower, gets one to 10, brings in the LBWs.
A half shout there from the bowler. Great delivery. Exactly what you're saying. Shaping away across the body, playing a miss. And an almost identical delivery there. He's certainly found his groove after a loose first ball there.
That one in a little bit short. Lucky to get away with that one. It's a very short boundary there by the swimming pool, and any bat on that either side of the field, and that was runs.
It's incredible how quickly he's rushing through this over. Another good delivery there. He's certainly
Mixing it up, a little bit more flight on that one.
absolutely keeping the tempo up, rushing the batsman here.
Yeah,
It's a better stroke there from the batsman. He's had a lovely.
yeah.
Third man was up and guards it down to the short boundary as well.
He did drag a few balls down in that over, and the last one was the only one that the batsman capitalised on.
End of the 8th over, and we have the first boundary. So what was looking like a very good over there, just pressure release there from USRC.
USRC only need 4 runs and over, so they're on target with it. And Hong Kong Cricket Club will definitely need to pick up 2 or 3 quick wickets here.
Yeah, you can't be thinking that anything but wickets is going to save this game for the Hong Kong Cricket Club.
Next one off, down to third man. Another short ball. And you're suspecting if there isn't a wicket in the next over or 2 that the game could well and truly be over. Tom Mingram in with the second ball of the over. Pushes that one wide, it should be wide, and is.
Can't afford too many of those, Hong Kong. USRC will feel very comfortable here.
That looks close. Does look close. Maybe outside the line of off stump.
Perhaps pitching. It certainly looked like it angled in, and the batsman nice and low, so no height wasn't an issue. Huge shout from Ingram. His look probably says it all.
Let's see where he goes now. That was the slip we were half talking about.
Yeah, no, in hindsight, probably perfectly positioned there to take it if he was there.
They will
Batsman
certainly need wickets to win this game, so
gave it a big flash there, so got enough on it just to clear the keeper, but keeper dive probably wouldn't dial up as a real chance there.
and frustration for Hong Kong.
More importantly, important run to the USRC. It is a great over here from England. He's really troubled the batsmen. They feel pretty unlucky not to have one here. Huge shot for LBW and then a genuine edge past the keeper. Another play and a miss.
Yeah, he's certainly had his man these last 3 balls. Let's see what he comes with next. Maybe fire another one into the pads. One ball to come. Akbar Khan will see the last ball here.
Ingram in.
Works one down to third man for the single.
Well played. 5 from it for the over. So 9 gone here, 27.
At this point, HKCC score was 53, but they were 4 down.
Our statsman Latish, Hong Kong Cricket Club were 53 for 4 after 9 overs. But the latter part of their innings capitulated. It's a word of the day for you there, guys.
Who have we got here? Is that
Change of bowler, Rahul Sharma. I suspect maybe Kinchit Shah wants to come up from the other end.
certainly was a troubling first over from him. So again, the spin from the Wong Natural and Gap Street end.
Rahul will also come around the wicket. Bowling to Akbar Khan, who's 12 runs from 17 balls. He's got a half tracker and easily dispatched to backward square for 4.
Gift there for the batsmen. They've been patient and didn't waste that delivery there.
Captain certainly won't be too happy with that first delivery. Let's see if Rahul Sharma can pull it back. Another half tracker.
And this time 6 runs. Well played from the batsman there. It's 3 fields and back, but he's hit that one well enough and then placed the first one well enough. So we're all here is going to be feeling the heat. He's had 2 loose balls. Could be a decisive over here.
They need just less than 40 runs. And
That
lovely
one
time shot
along the ground.
and lovely fielding out at long off.
They'll get 2.
That was Mehran Zeb at long off. But a pricey first 3 balls from Rahul Sharma. It's 13 runs from his first 4 balls.
Probably needs to get that a bit straighter. He's certainly giving it a lot of flight, which I don't mind, because it's the only way to take wickets here. And again, quite an easy one for the batsman there. Dropping it short. Just the single that time.
He'll definitely need to pitch this one up a little more. There he comes. And he's pushed that wide.
So 15 from it so far. Still with 1 to come. And beautifully timed there. That's up into the tavern there for the maximum. So there's 21 from it. Huge over there for USRC, and might have just pulled away from Hong Kong pullback here. They've done very well to restrict the run. Probably looking a little bit unlikely here. Umpires have called drinks.
At the halfway mark of the second innings. 10 overs, 1 wicket, 48 runs. They require 28 runs to win off the next 60 balls.
Now below 3 and over. Oh, sorry. Below 3 and over, yeah, on the run rate required here. So I feel they can pick and choose, wait for the bad balls. Be a difficult conversation in the middle for the Hong Kong cricket club team.
Martin could see, I think, is captain.
Oh, Martin's captain.
No, sorry, Kinchi.
Yeah, Kinchi. Premier League is Kinchi. It's 4 Kinchi now. Kinchi's captain.
And let's see who will come from the other end. Will certainly require 9 wickets to win this game for Hong Kong Cricket Club.
And the captain Akbar here, he's certainly
Taking the
guiding
game
the team home. 31 runs from just 22 deliveries. 4 boundaries and 2 over the fence.
Game over at Mission Road, more interestingly poised.
Ayush Shukla back into the attack. And they will certainly need to put a slip in here, you should think. certainly will take 9 wickets to win this game for her club.
I think it was Akbar actually who edged it down there. Great call from you there, Matt.
Thank you, Gus.
Can't afford to be too cautious here. They need to be absolutely aggressive here and hope for the best.
Shukla digs his first ball in.
Off the body there, so you should see the umpire call that bias. Maybe off the glove actually. Clip the glove and then off the body.
Let's see if he digs one in. There hasn't been any balls in around the head. I suspect we might see at least one this over. Worth a try at this stage of the game. There we go.
Would have been tight there, but he's called out the one short ball for the over. Matt Roseley calling it here. Revealing his cricketing mind.
Certainly lucky to get away with that ball there. He's coming with a slow ball. Disappointing buys.
Bit of frustration there as he throws it in there from the keeper. And it's well played here. They've kept their heads, the USRC batsmen.
Yeah. Let's see what else Ayush Shukla has in the locker. It's a bouncer, slower ball. Maybe a Yorker, push one out wide here. Well timed.
Well placed.
Single to backward point.
And they really need to try everything here. Batsmen probably looking to protect their averages at this point.
Again with a Yorker.
Picked out the lone fieldsman on the onside in the circle there. Batsman field touch unlucky.
Last ball of the over, Ayush Shukla. It's been a tidy over. Another slow ball, single down to long
Bowled
on.
extremely well, extremely tight there. So 11 gone now. Only 24 runs required. In this heat, you might think the batsman might just want to finish it quickly.
It was certainly an interesting bowling change. Kinchit Shah, one tidy-ish over, released the boundary, change of bowling, and now he's back on. That gamble didn't work, cost the team 25 runs. Kinchit Shah bowling to Akbar Khan. Did most of the damage on that second last over. Well worked single.
Finds an easy single there. So a fielding change here, moving the fine leg into point, cut off that single. pushing the backward point around to deep cover.
An immediate sweep.
Handy glove work. Quick to take the bails off there.
Any bet on that, and that is forward onto
Yeah, so certainly vulnerable there.
but certainly the mindset Hong Kong Cricket Club need. Make the opposition force a mistake.
Nice ball there. It's certainly not there to be hit, but packed offside field rather. Oh, good pace there from the spinner.
Bit of overspin. Pop on that off the deck there. It's neat and tidy.
So just one to come here. It's been a handy over. One run from it.
Oh!
And that probably sums up the day, I'd say.
50 partnership for these two.
50 partnership is up. Imran Arif and Akbar Khan. And that was a disappointing end to the over. It was a trap that Kinchit Shah had laid for them. Left fine leg open. There was singles on the onside. And kept it tight on the offside for most of the over and forced the stroke across the line. And fielders have let him down, unfortunately.
Really should be taken there. Only shoulder height. The mood back on here. Change of ends. He'll bowl his last.
– 17 runs required. 8 overs remaining.
And unlucky there, leading edge. I'll get one from it.
Those are all the sorts of chances that you need when you make 76 runs. So, leading edge falls to no man's land. A couple overs ago, edge down to first, second slip. Catch dropped on the boundary.
A bit of frustration there from him. Had a good ball too. It was short, edge down. He's certainly got a slower ball on him. Maybe we'll see it this over.
And another trap laid for the batsman, digging some short balls in and spooned into no man's land.
He's done well to keep that to a single there. It was chipped into plenty of space.
But yeah, unfortunately 4 half chances go begging. Fourth ball of the over. Probably dig another one in. Neat single.
So just 14 required here.
It's been a lovely innings from Akbar Khan. He's given his partner some confidence and really pushed this innings along. Barkhan 35 runs from just 29 balls. The sort of innings that really takes the game away from you. The score posted by Holman Creek Club. Last ball of the over, Adil Mahmood running in.
Oh, well fielded there. Bounced off the Astro pitch. Did well to take that. Okay, we'll have spin again here.
Hong Kong Cricket Club don't really have too many tricks up their sleeves from the bowling department. They've got Kinshit. Luke Jones may fancy an over before this is all said and done with his leg spinners.
Apologies everyone, I was streaming cut out moments before the winning runs. Barkhan 6-4-4 to end the game in a emphatic fashion for USRC, a historic victory for them, defeating the defending champions, if I'm not mistaken, the Premier League T20 in the opening game of the series. If I'm not mistaken, this should be the first ever Premier League T20 victory for the USRC team. Do so such as because I didn't beat the ACC, but I believe in a one-game format. I can probably check my history on that, but nevertheless, to beat the defending champions opening game, huge moment for USRC. And we're going to share with you the highlights of the match before we cut off. Again, apologies for all the technical issues. First time ever trying to live stream 2 simultaneous games. I hope whatever you've been able to watch of the game you've enjoyed. Definitely a great match, a great performance by USRC. By far the most emphatic display of the show. Enjoy the highlights.
Following this footsteps is Martin Kurtzia facing from the pool end. He's just cracked that behind and bowling short outside off stump, not great cricket. Nitesh Bowler's name here. Sharia Khan. Crack one behind point and you'll hit a couple in the air. Here he goes. Straight down the ground, straight out. And that was the whole thing. The commentator's curse. I said, pitch it up, put the guy back, and bang. Hit it quite well, but
Was there to be hit. I don't think he'd be too unhappy with that. Just didn't quite get it.
Good wicket for
Massive
USRC.
wicket.
Yeah.
As 50% of the crowd disappears from the Hong Kong Cricket Club, as Kurt Sear disappears, it's a big loss for Hong Kong cricket and Cricket Hong Kong as well. They love to see Kurt Sear back. Come on down. There's plenty of tickets here. Great seating here at the Hong Kong Cricket Club. Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out.
Wow.
Oh,
That's unlucky.
oh, he's giving a few kisses, and that is Anchor, a man formerly known as Anchor Sharma. What's he known as these days? Anchor Vashista. Anchor Vashista.
Another wicket.
Anchor Vashista, a guy who has played for many clubs, including KCC. He's played all around. He's a very good player. Played for the Hong Kong national team previously, and he got about 3 inches off the ground.
Well, once he's back from university, because that'll just mean he'll be able to bowl 4 longer at higher paces.
Absolutely. Here comes Shaya. Oh, that's in trouble. Bang. Savage does have a bit of an issue with LBWs and missing that kind of straight one, and it looked pretty adjacent from here. Kind of, what did you think?
Yeah, I'd given that out from fine third man. It did look good. Again, USRC, they're up and about here. That's a really good start from there. Very positive start. Been good with the ball.
And the captain's doing a very, very good job here. Akbar Khan, here he goes. Shot! Bang!
Into the tree.
Oh,
Wow.
that's into the tree. I'm not sure what tree it is, but it got a little bit of touch up there. It was short. They were very disappointing. The Cats, the older side of it to take the field, were terrific. Here comes Akbar. Oh, good shot. Just down the leg side. Anchor. We'll just call him Anchor today, if that's okay, Nitesh. Back on the leg side.
He's got to bowl straight. Mate,
And then if he bowls short, you can see Kinchit cracking one through the offside for 4. Here comes Gazantha. Oh, he bowled him! Oh, there he goes. He just was a little bit fuller. Got right through Kinchit. Got caught between really 2 minds. Is he going to try and beat the offside field? But Gazantha, very well bowled. Very, very well bowled.
Yeah,
Hit the top of middle, really, didn't it?
Yeah, that was a good delivery. It dipped considerably, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Kinchit had actually got himself into a reasonable position.
Here in Hong Kong, been a great servant of Hong Kong Cricket Club as well as Lama Cricket Club. Got a wonderful son, Brent McDonald as well, talented leg spinner. Here comes Imran. Oh, that's 4 bickies.
That's a great shot.
He didn't bowl that. He just eased that one out of the hand, didn't he? 2020 blitz.
So this is quite interesting here. They've kept mid off up. But fine leg, it's short of a length.
Round the wicket. Oh, good shot.
Great shot.
Great shot. That's on the bowling green.
That's 4.
Don't slide it, young
That's
man, because
4.
that will damage right up to the Indian national side and almost potentially got a victory as Gazantha comes in. Oh, that's just...
Oh,
Wow.
he's hit it.
Oh.
The fielder, number 30.
Well, it was a brilliant piece of fielding by number 30.
Senior.
Awaz Senior. Awaz Senior. Wow. And that's where you win wickets, isn't it? Run outs and things like that. Luke Jones was looking very dangerous. It was Raoul's call though, wasn't it?
I think there was probably one there.
They just stopped on it because you haven't been batting. But I'm glad to see you're taking tips. And when
Observations.
you do get your opportunity when Harry Florey's away, we look forward to it. Here he goes. Oh, that's LB. That's out. Oh, he swung across the line.
That was the wrong one there that you were calling for it.
Oh, I don't think his head... He does sweep very, very well.
I think he just thought it was the leg spinner. Probably didn't pick that up.
I think it was. I think it was the leg spinner. I just think it probably didn't turn too much. And whoever's coming in now is coming out. This is Zebby. Oh, this is Zeb Mehran. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, towards the end of the year, if he gets his game going, playing a little bit of Premier League, he's a good player. Gazantha. Shiv's got a huge job here.
Massive.
Oh, he hit that well as well. Oh, unfortunate. It was the shot was on. Just needed a little bit more elevation, which is another huge wicket. Hong Kong Cricket Club collapsing like a house of cards, collapsing like the Witherers, really. Tough call there, of course.
Gazantha as well, 2 overs, 3 for 5.
3 for 5, showing his class. As I do believe this Gazantha comes in. Bang! What's he giving out there? Court? LBW?
I think caught. That's unfortunate.
Caught behind.
We are going to see Tom Ingram though.
Here we go.
So
Gave me a lift in today on the back of the motorbike. Must have looked very nice. Two blokes sitting on the back of a motorbike in their Hong Kong Cricket Club shirts.
might be something you'll see on the internet one day. Was it? Did you look like two members of the village people or not?
As well as a Hong Kong Cricket. Geez, where were the recruitment drive? Why is he playing?
I picked up Zeb Miran, Assad. I can't recruit them all, Connor.
It's true.
Absolutely.
At least some players for our teams.
Oh, it's hit it straight. Oh, he's out as well.
Better comfort of the catch.
Oh, this is on track for Hong Kong Cricket Club's lowest ever 2020 score. You would have thought so.
Got Lala in next, I think.
And Lala does not like to hang around.
Wow, he gives it a whack.
He does. I'm asking Nitesh to put on a helmet here. We can't protect you, Nitesh, if around the national level. Taff does bowl a few loose balls. He's seen this season.
He's had injury issues in the past, so the lockdown didn't help him not in regular cricket. But having said that, good catch.
I don't mind. I think that's probably
Was that Tom Ingram who struck that, or a deal?
Tom Ingram.
Waqas Khan, the catcher.
Oh, see, everything's gone USRC's way. The run out, the great catching, the ball's going straight. They actually just moved the fielder a bit squarer. As we just recapture
75 for 10.
all out for 75 after 16 overs. That is.
Oh, that looks close.
That's a very good delivery. Batsman there questioning whether it was high, but quickly given from the umpire. Wasn't a lot of footwork.
And Uncle Vasishta back to the clubhouse. 9 balls, 1 run. LBW to Ayush Shukla.
A good reward for the cricket club there, building the pressure, constraining, keeping the tempo up, rushing the batsman here.
Yeah,
It's a better stroke there from the batsman. He's had a lovely.
yeah. Let's see where he goes now. That was the slip we were. Bowling to Akbar Khan, who's 12 runs from 17 balls. He's got a half tracker and easily dispatched. Captain certainly won't be too happy with that first delivery. Let's see if Rahul Sharma can pull it back. Another half tracker.
And this time 6 runs. And beautifully timed there. That's up into the tavern there. For the maximum. There's 21.
Tidy.
There's just one to come here. It's been a handy over. One run from it.
Oh!
And that probably sums up the day, I'd say.
USRC would be happy with a maiden here. Nothing lost. Playing out and over. Kinchit Shah does look like the danger man.
Oh, that's well struck.
What do I know?
Lovely
shot.
confident
from
stroke there. Finish with a 4 or 6 here.
8 runs required. And another beautiful stroke.
Tries to finish it with a big one. looks like that'll be the end of the fixture. Thickish edge over cover and well played from USRC. Only one wicket down.
Thank you for enjoying the highlights of a historic win, a fantastic start to the Premier League T20, a massive upset to kick off the tournament. I believe the game in Mission Road is still going on. The Sama Pakistan Association set for an exciting finish. Jump over, catch that live stream, and join us again next week. Bye bye.